Hello. Today I'm going to be demoing KnowBeforeYouApply. It's a service of Centrro. The idea behind KnowBeforeYouApply is that it's a free monitoring, or it's a free membership product that allows consumers to find the right credit instrument. But it uses the consumer's credit report information as the key part of it. One of the things with finding credit online is that you're using credit information as the key barometer of saying yes or no from a financial institution standpoint, but you're not using it in the search process. So what we do is we bring credit into the mix. We match it with lender criteria. So the universe that the consumer gets to see is a universe of offers that are uniquely suited to what they would probably be most approved for. And hence the name KnowBeforeYouApply, because that's what the consumer should have before they ever apply for anything. With that said, let's kind of walk through the process. Going into the form, disregard the filling out of the form. We're not going to do that. But it's just to show you the ease of information access, that we're only looking for name, address, email, last four of SSN from the consumer. With that, we go pull a real-time credit report, securely, of course. We get the credit report and the credit score, the FICO score, in that. One of the unique innovations in this space that we've created is that we're able to do that without it affecting the consumer's credit score. We worked well over 2 years trying to get the credit bureaus to agree that this was the optimum, the right way to do it. We got that approval last year. We launched KnowBeforeYouApply, tail end in an alpha, and we're launching in here completely. Save time on this. Let me go ahead and log into the environment. That way you get to see what consumers see when they sign up as well as when they return to the site. The screen you're going to see next is what a consumer sees when they create an account or when they log in. Front and center is your credit grade. We could have displayed the credit score or some score, but ultimately it begs the question from the consumer, what does a 780 mean? You'd have to get into an explanation there. We've used an academic scale, A through F. Consumers that get A's know that they have great credit. Consumers that get F's know that they don't. And everyone kind of gradates in between the A and the F. As you scroll down, you see you have a lot of top offers. Now that we've accessed your credit report, we can actually figure out where you are in your credit life cycle. And we can now push certain offers we think would be optimum to where you are there. Currently, you're seeing credit card offers, but since we now have mortgage loans, which we'll talk about in a few minutes, we can take a look at a person and say you're about 35 or whatever it might be. So it might be a mortgage type perfect offer for that consumer. So we can really base things on that specific consumer based on their credit. One of the really innovative things that we're excited about is the My Credit Grade module that's off to the left-hand side. For free to a consumer, we track your credit grade monthly. Comparable services on the internet might cost $180 per year for a consumer to monitor their credit report. But what we do is we track that information every month, and ultimately we can send out offers that are very suited to what your next transaction might be. You as a consumer will ultimately be able to set what those next transactions might be. But think of it, if you will, as it's a financial service platform that allows you to set your search for loan products on autopilot. We run the back end, allows you to continue with your life, and there's always a product there for you if you want to see it. So jumping into the credit card tab really quickly, if you take a look at the environment, let's scroll down really quickly. There are probably about 30 plus cards that you'd qualify for. You can filter down. Let's go to 0% intro rate cards. Maybe the rewards that you're excited about, travel rewards, annual fee, key thing for you. To make this a lot easier to read, I'll collapse all these. But here you have results for 4 cards. Let's say you're shopping by APR, the Discover card is the least. Show more details, looks like a decent card. You click apply, you're off to the Discover site to apply. In a typical send to a Discover site, you might find that 10 people that are sent to the Discover site would result in 2 people being approved. In our environment, if financial institutions are very transparent with what they offer, we can actually get it up to, for every 10 that are sent, 9 get approved. Before financial institutions get scared, we're not really talking about your proprietary scorecards. These are more pre-screening scorecards, so it might include FICO score, it might include percent revolving available. There are some banks that a prior relationship is key, so it might include that as well. But the idea is you want to tell a consumer if they're going to be approved for something ahead of time versus them wasting your time and theirs. So jumping into something that we're really excited about, home loans. You're going to be the first audience that sees this. Issues in the marketplace, transparency to the consumer. Consumers don't really know what they'd be qualified for before they're ever approved. Plus, they're bombarded with a lot of calls. There's a lot of bait and switch in the industry. Lenders clamoring for quality in the space. I need to know that this person is qualified to get this loan before I buy the lead. And that's what occurs in the space. So here you get to see all the different financial institutions and brokers. That's another innovative thing here. We've created a lead bid platform that anybody can buy a lead in. Also, it's a unique one-on-one match. It's an exclusive lead. It's fully transparent to all sides, so you can tell what you want, and the consumer can find out what they're looking for. And you can essentially see the rates that that consumer would be quoted based on the credit that we're seeing today and the parameter sets. Brokers aren't allowed to create their own parameter sets for rates. We are actually layering their fees on top of wholesale rates that are piped in real time. Financial institutions can pipe us their rates directly, and we can feed that in. In the environment, this allows us to extend the platform from home loans to car loans, which we'll probably be launching in the next 90 days. So when I decide I'm going to apply, click on Get a Quote. I fill out the application with Bobby, and it goes directly to him. He pays us a fee. That, in a nutshell, is KnowBeforeYouApply and what we do. Thanks.